What's going on YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. I've seen almost every single marketing strategy that Call of Duty can employ be employed. But the angle they're going with Modern Warfare 3 is something I've never seen before. Normally they're boasting about player counts or the amount of copies they've sold or the amount of money they've made. But none of that is present here in Modern Warfare 3. Instead, the focus is all on playtime. A metric that they will never disclose, a metric that they'll never be transparent about. There's no way for the community to verify these claims. And this is why I take a claim like this one with a grain of salt. Y'all grinded more than a full plate on Thanksgiving holiday. MW3 players racked up the most hours per player for a new premium Call of Duty release during the holiday weekend since 2019. Now let's beat it. Shipment gets added to the playlist this Thursday. Now, honestly, them comparing it to Modern Warfare 2019 makes this sound a little bit more believable. But even with that being said, is this really something to celebrate? The fact that this is the first time you can engage this entire community since 2019? Is that what's worth celebrating? You sold, what was it, $1 billion in 10 days last year, and you couldn't engage the community with that game? If anything, this is a blatant showcase of failure and incompetence. This isn't something to celebrate. It showcases that you don't understand how to communicate with your community. You cannot create an experience worthy of playing. This should shoot up major red flags across your entire studio, but it doesn't. Nobody is going to bat an eye over this. They're going to look at this, pat themselves on the back, and say, hey, what a great job we did, while completely ignoring the fact that you guys failed this community for 3 straight years. If this is what you're boasting, you failed for 3 straight years. So why isn't it talking about these sales numbers this year? Even if they're not as big as Modern Warfare 2, why aren't they talking about them even a little bit? The only conclusion I can come up with in my head is that they're so unimpressive that they're embarrassed by them. They don't want to show them. They don't want to talk about them. They want to sweep them under the rug and tell you this great thing they've done instead. Look at this. We've made a game worth engaging with. Instead of, we made a game that nobody wants to buy. And while yes, making a game no one wants to buy sounds a lot worse than making a game people want to play, but still we have to ask ourselves the question, why does nobody want to buy Modern Warfare 3? Why is it that we've had to change the metric in which we measure success with Call of Duty so that Modern Warfare 3 can be successful in the eyes of the community and in the eyes of our shareholders? Well, it's because Modern Warfare 2 through and through was a colossal failure. While yes, it did well to sell copies, it did nothing to retain players, did nothing to try to keep players playing the game. And Modern Warfare 3 will do that. I will admit, it is a much more engaging experience than Modern Warfare 2, but that's not saying much. And even then, Modern Warfare 3 is more engaging than Call of Duty Vanguard, but by no means is it more engaging than Black Ops Cold War. That game is at least decent. Modern Warfare 3 has a long way to go. And I didn't have to wonder in Modern Warfare 2, in Vanguard, in Black Ops Cold War, if I was playing against bots every second or third game. The matchmaking in Modern Warfare 3 seems so gosh darn iffy, man. The fact that every single game is as tight as the one before it. The fact that every single game there is questionable packet burst. Every single game you have that one person that's acting super weird in the lobby. Weird movements. Your teammates aren't moving around properly. All of it is very weird. And there's just no transparency on it whatsoever. Like honestly, I think if Activision came out tomorrow and said, hey, we've been experimenting with AI bots and matchmaking to make sure your lobbies are filled, I think that would answer a lot of questions for this community. And I don't think people would be as pissed off as them just staying silent about it. But let's get back to the root cause of what's forced MW3 to change the overall marketing strategy for Call of Duty. And that is Modern Warfare 2 just not delivering an experience worthy of this community, worthy of the Call of Duty moniker. Like, that game failed in a lot of different ways, most certainly because of Infinity Ward's ego. They allowed their ego to get in the way of actually developing a competent game, got in the way of them making changes to make their game better. They saw the sales numbers and they probably got these massive bonus checks, looked at them and said, wow, we're the best people on the planet. So instead of trying to strive to be better, trying to strive to work with the community, they ignored everything, stared at those checks for, a few straight months, and decided to just let Sledgehammer deal with it all. Hey guys, this is what we have in the pipeline. Can you guys just throw this into the game that Activision threw on your plate a few months ago? Perfect, thank you. We're not going to do anything for the rest of the year other than create some skins of our favorite animals and show the boys. That's what we're going to do. That's our focus here. Don't worry, we ruined Warzone. You're going to have to fix that too. That's how it feels. It feels as if Infinity Ward focused solely on how to sell a game instead of on how to keep people playing the game you sold them. So that's how you're in this mess. That's how you alienated your community. Not to mention the many different scandals that Activision had last year. We've covered them ad nauseum here on this channel, but let me remind you quick. Activision sent cease and desist letters to players who reimagined Call of Duty maps in Fortnite Creative. They sent cease and desist letters to SM2, a fan project that was not trying to profit off of Call of Duty, just create a space for Call of Duty players to play classic Call of Duty games safely. Something that at the time, Call of Duty would not do. Then they also shut down X Labs that was bringing a Black Ops 3 mod to the PC to allow players to play Black Ops 3 on the PC safely. And they got rid of all of that, because they felt as if their integrity was getting questioned. Well, guess what? It has been. You're no longer the leader in creating innovative video games. You're the leader in flexing your muscles and saying, look at how much we've done in the past. You're a studio filled with I peaked in high school energy right now, instead of I want to better my life energy. Learn, grow, and actually evolve. Like, it should not be this difficult for a company to look at what's happening to their baby franchise and say, holy smokes, we need to change course. But I think many over at Activision are holding out hope that Season 1 is going to save Modern Warfare 3. That Season 1 is going to be super high selling for microtransactions, so they can just make back all of that lost revenue from game sales and then sit there and pat themselves on the back and say, hey, we did a great job. Call of Duty is in a great place. Not only do we have all of this new revenue that we barely did any work for, but we also have the most engaging Call of Duty titles since Modern Warfare 2019. Good on us. We're amazing. We're the best. All in all, guys, I'm just getting really sick and tired of the direction this franchise is going in and them pretending that everything is all right, everything's great, everything's hunky-dory, when it's just not. And if you want to boast about engagement numbers in Modern Warfare 3, maybe it's important to notice why the engagement numbers were so low in Modern Warfare 2. Why is it that your highest selling Call of Duty couldn't engage players? Oh, is it because there were just too many casual players? Isn't that who you're trying to cater the game to begin with? So if casual players didn't want to play Modern Warfare 2, and yet only the hardcore players played Modern Warfare 3, why are we designing our entire algorithms around casual players? It didn't work in MW2. Do you think it's going to work in MW3? Like, none of this is logical. None of this makes any sense. None of the plans that Activision has actually do anything to propel this franchise forward. I'm just getting really sick and tired of Activision at this point in time. But that's where we're at, honestly. I look at this tweet and I just kind of feel more or less insulted. I was told all year how great Modern Warfare 2 was. This shows me Modern Warfare 2 wasn't that great, considering the fact that Modern Warfare 3 beat it for engagement hours. Whether or not that's true, we'll never know. But we'll go off these words from Activision and believe them at face value. But that's it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to rant about this because it frustrated me for some reason. I know Modern Warfare 3 is in a really tough state right now, and it does need some serious work. But at least it's in a better spot than Modern Warfare 2. I guess we can take that as kind of a win here. But yeah, that's all the time I have. I'd love to hear what you guys think, you know, what I've talked about, what you guys think about Modern Warfare 2, engagement numbers for Modern Warfare 3, whatever it is, leave a comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.